Hi everyone, so today I wanted to do my empties. I've kind of decided I'm going to do empties every other month. Oh, sorry, my straw. But I decided every other month would be good just because there are months where I finish a ton of stuff and months that I don't finish anything, and I think that's a little bit easier because I think if I waited for a quarter, I might just have too much, and I don't want these videos to get too long, so I came up with every other month. If I need to adjust, I certainly will. But let's go ahead and start. I always start with makeup, and then I go into skincare, and then I have a bag here with just everything else. So for makeup, I have 3 items, and the first one is my Cover FX Matte Setting Powder. So this is what the packaging looks like. Here's what I'll say is this is a good powder. It is a little bit bigger of particles, like it's not as finely milled as my Tarte one that I really love. This did have a tint, and I usually don't use powder with a tint, so the tint was kind of nice. It added just a little bit extra coverage. I did like the packaging in that the top here is a flap, so it like keeps all that in, but it is pretty bulky. So for me, I travel for work, so this was not like the easiest thing to travel with just because it's like such a big package, whereas my Tarte one's a lot thinner. So I did like it. I'm glad I tried it. It didn't keep me as matte as my Tarte one, so I do not think I will be repurchasing it, but I have very oily skin, so I'm not saying that this is a bad product by any means. There are plenty of pros for it. It's just not the product for me. But I had the shade Light. I think there's 3 or 4 shades. Okay, the next one is the Laura Geller Baked Highlighter in French Vanilla. This is my favorite highlighter, and I finished it all up. So it's a baked product, so it's just kind of that tile down here that it was baked on, but I love this. This is discontinued now, but I do have another one. It reminds me of the not Laura Geller, Laura Mercier Matte Radiant Highlighter, or whatever that is. That's what this reminds me of, but this is a little bit better in my opinion. Also, it's cruelty free, so there's that. But I did finish it up. I use it underneath my eyes. I hit the top of my cheekbone, the middle of my nose, and then I'll do like a little bit on this side of my forehead and a little bit on my cheek, just to give me a little bit of life. Again, I am oily skin, so like I don't want anything too shiny, if you know what I mean, like on my forehead and my chin, but that's the perfect amount, so I like it. The next one is the Essence Lash Princess. This is the false lash effect, so the one in kind of this teal color. I really, really love this mascara. It's just a natural bristle wand. It's $5 at Ulta. You really can't beat it. It's been the only mascara I've been using for a long time now, and I don't really have any plans to change that. I mean, I do switch around if I get samples, but this is my favorite, so yeah. Okay, the next thing is skincare, and I only have one skincare product. This is the Herbivore Prism. So this is a exfoliating glow potion with 5% fruit acid. So it's just supposed to kind of like brighten your skin, help with any texture issues. I think it's okay. This came in a kit that I got for the VIB sale. It was fine. There was nothing really like wrong with it. I just think that I have other products that I like more. This does have a cult following. I will say, like, I do use a brightening serum, and I do use like a AHA peel to get my skin to where I want. So this did like match into my skincare routine, and it worked. It didn't make my skin worse by any means, but I just think that the products I'm using are cheaper, so I don't see a reason to purchase this one when I have things that work better. And let me know, I do want to do an updated skincare routine soon for you guys, but let me know if you'd rather me like sit here and like show you the products, or if you want to like see them in action, or like some sort of in the middle. Let me know down below so I can film that the way that you guys want to see it. Okay, that's my only skincare. So now I'm moving into my bag of who even knows what. And I'm just going to pull. So I finished this up last night. This is the Deep Steep Shea Scrub, the Vanilla Orchid one. So this is a very oily scrub with sugar particles. It smells decadent, but it's very oily. So I like to use this in the bath. And so I'll scrub like my arms, my legs, and my body. And then when I get out, I 100% do not need lotion because I can still feel the oil on my skin. So this is a really nice oily scrub if you are looking for an oily scrub. If you do not want an oily scrub, this is not the product for you. Okay, I also have a thing of cotton balls from Ulta that I finished up. You know, cotton balls are cotton balls to me. This is the Tresemme Thermal Creations Heat Tamer. So this is what I was using before I would use any heat tools on my hair. This took me forever to finish up. Tresemme is not cruelty free, so I won't be repurchasing. If you guys know of any good heat protectants that are cruelty free, would you let me know down below? I'm also kind of just on the fence about heat protectants in general. I don't know how I feel about them. Like, I want to like them, but I'm just not sure that it actually makes a difference. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I also finished this up last night. This is the body butter from the Body Shop, and this was the Early Harvest Raspberry scent. I got this a couple of years ago, but I finished it up. This is nice. I have since really switched over from off of the Body Shop ones onto the Trader Joe's body butters. I just think that these are so luxurious and nice, and they're super cheap. So I'm kind of off the Body Shop onto this. I think I may have one more Body Shop one. I can't remember. But then I'm kind of over it and into other lotions. But speaking of Trader Joe's, this is the pumpkin body butter. This one comes out in the fall time. I always stock up on a few of them just because I do like to switch the scents out. I love their coconut one. I love their vanilla one, but I just need to rotate. So but this is made out of coconut oil, shea butter, and then this has the pumpkin seed oil. It is beautiful. The cool thing about these, if you haven't seen, is they have a flip top, but it also unscrews, so you can like really get everything out of there. The packaging itself is really nice. I've put a few of these, like reused them. I have one that I have like all my like AA batteries in. I just take packs and like unleash them in here, and then I have one for AAA and stuff like that. So I have kind of come up with ways that I can reuse these, but yeah, they're kind of cool. Okay, let's see here. Since we talked about scrubs, I also have this one. This is the Shea Sugar Scrub from Tree Hut, and this is the Moroccan Rose. If you want a scrub that is not oily, this is the one I would recommend. I use this one before I like shave my legs and my armpits, just to get a good exfoliation before I take my razor in. Works well, doesn't leave any sort of film on your skin, so definitely recommend. They have a lot of fun scents in those. Okay, couple of dry shampoos. So these are the Batiste dry shampoos. These are not cruelty free, but a few years ago I like went ham and probably bought like 10 because they were on super sale at TJ Maxx. So I'm still working through them. And then after they are all done, I will explore my cruelty-free options. But I finished up 2. A lot of these are like half used. Like I switched between scents, and then I decided like, okay, I'm just going to pick that one and finish it up because I'm sick of seeing them. So that's why I can kind of finish a couple at a time. I don't use that much dry shampoo in my hair. I mean, I use it, but like not like 2 whole cans worth. Okay, the last kind of hair thing I think is the Shea Moisture Superfruit 10-in-1 Renewal System Hair Mask. So this has marula oil and biotin. So this is the hair mask I was using as my conditioner. I've really loved using hair masks as conditioner. I think it really helps. I don't wash my hair maybe just once or twice a week, maybe 3 times, depending on my week. But yeah, this is what I use. I really, really enjoy it. I've heard conflicting things about Shea Moisture. They were cruelty free. Are they no longer? Do you guys know? I will be really sad if they are no longer. But until I know that for sure, I do have another conditioner. I didn't purchase this one. I purchased a different one because I want to give it a whirl. But I do like this one, and I do think it's worth investing in. It's super thick, so seriously, you just need the tiniest bit to coat your hair. Okay. I have a deodorant. I use the Old Spice deodorant antiperspirant that's like in the men's section. This is Bear Glove. It smells super great. I do use an antiperspirant. I have hyperhidrosis, which means that I sweat like way more than I should. I have overactive sweat glands. So antiperspirant is essential for me. Like I can't get through a day without antiperspirant. But yeah, so I really like that when I switch up the scents, but that's like one of the brands that works really well for me. I have a shower gel. This is the Rose Jam from Lush. I had this a while ago. I was supposed to finish it a while ago, and I just finished it up last night in the bath. So yeah, I really enjoy the scent of this. I don't know that I would go out of my way. I'm really into their Lush's solid shower gels instead of the liquid one, so I don't have to have the plastic bottle, but yeah. Okay, we're getting to the end. Just a few small products. I have the Andalou Naturals Kukui Cocoa Body Butter. This is really, really nice. I got this in a Petit Vour once, and then I have since gotten another one, and I love them both. I travel with these because they are 1.7 ounces, so it's perfect. They're really thick, so you don't need much to like coat your body, you know? Excuse me. But yeah, this is really nice. I would definitely look into getting more of them. Right now, they've just kind of been sent to me at the right times. Hold on, I gotta take a sip. I drink greens every morning. I can't do it without something mixed in. So I've been adding in lemonade and it tastes like really good. Just a side note. Okay. Lush Lemony Flutter Cuticle Butter. This is really nice. I use this on my heels, on my feet, like if I have any dry spots. Usually I get dry spots like on my ankles, and then also on my nails. I really, really love this. I already have another one going. These are kind of expensive, to be honest, but they last forever. I mean, as long as you're not like using this as a regular lotion, these will last you a long time, and it smells so, so good. So yeah, Lush Lemony Flutter. And I am going to save this so I can bring it back to them. And then I also have finally decided to get rid of my Lush Mint Juleps. I did replace it. It's just like this is so old, so that can go. Okay, just a couple things left here. I finished up a travel toothpaste, the Sensodyne Pronamel Gentle Whitening. This is not my normal one. I usually use the extra whitening. I don't know, but it's not this one, but it is still Sensodyne. So I found a travel size of that one that I normally use, and then from going forward, I'll just refill it. Did you know that you can refill toothpaste tubes? You just like line up the two, and then you like squirt one into the other. So not going to keep this packaging, but like in the future. Okay, and a couple of random things. I finished up of vitamins. These are the Flintstones with iron. I really, really like these. These were recommended to me by the place that I donate blood at, just because sometimes I don't always meet the iron requirements that they like prick your finger and check. So they did recommend these. They said the Flintstone with iron are great. And I really like them. I like that I can chew them. I'm big into that. I also take a vitamin D vitamin every day, so it's just kind of part of a routine now. And the last thing is I finished 2 whole pens, you guys. I mean, like not start to finish, but well, yeah, start to finish, but not like in a month or anything. But I finished 2 pens, so I had to buy a whole new pack at work. But these are really nice. These are the Z Grip Flight. I don't know what brand. I think Z Grip is the brand, but these write really nice. They're clicky. And I think they just like kind of look nice and put together. So I wanted to mention those because finishing pens is very satisfying. Okay, that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you've finished up recently, or if there's any items that you're working on finishing up. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to recycle everything and then go to work. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one.